In 2022, an AI-generated image won first place in an art competition for the Colorado State Fair. Not a year later, another AI-generated piece won the Sony World Photography Award. Last month, DC Comics was rumored to have secretly used AI for its recent Batman issue. All three events share a commonality. The use of AI was concealed at first. However, just this week, we've observed one company shifted towards more outspokenness regarding AI usage. Champions TCG allegedly paid $90,000 to a quote-unquote AI artist to create artwork for its trading card game. $90K. Think that's a high price? Wait till you find out how many hours were required. Is hiring so-called AI artists the new norm? Will the Champions TCG announcement serve as precedent for other companies to follow? According to the company, it pays $15K per month. Considering it spent $90,000 on this one alleged AI artist, that must mean he worked for 6 months on the project. But get this, the card game developer also states that this guy only works 10 hours per month. That means he got $90K for 60 hours of work. That's $1,500 per hour. Are you insane? The average artist in the United States earns 51 times less than that, 70 times less according to another job platform. How much do you think artists from third world countries make? Furthermore, the developers claim that these are all original artworks that can be copyrighted. Their lawyer said, "Trust me, bro." Twitter folks were not happy to know this, with most of them criticizing the quality of the artwork. If this makes you angry too, that's a natural reaction. It's infuriating to know that someone is making this much money when some traditional artists are struggling to even get by. But there's just no way this is real, right? I mean, come on. $90K for card art that took 10 hours per month? By now, you're probably curious how they look. Checking out the goods, they're not bad in my opinion, but also nothing to write home about. I've traded NFTs before I went into AI, so trust me when I say I've seen far worse art. And to be fair, most of them were made by non-AI artists. To add insult to injury, the developers also included a challenge to all artists, AI or not. If someone can match the quality of their deck's art, they'll consider them for a position with a 5 to 10K monthly salary. Bro, these works aren't even exceptional. If you compare these to other AI generations across the web, they won't stand out. Sure, many of the monsters have 2 evolutions that require close resemblance, but is it really difficult to generate such consistency with AI? Absolutely not. Midjourney has the reroll feature and style consistency parameter. By the way, be sure to watch my AI character consistency video once it's out. I wouldn't say this is easy either. I spend most of my waking hours generating and editing images, so I have a good approximation for project timelines. And just by looking at these, I can tell you straight that there is no way that one person made this in only 60 hours. There were over 500 cards here. My children's book, Baobao's Magic Bark, took nearly a month on my own. Also, I've been working on a graphic novel for over 2 weeks now with no end in sight. I'm saying all this to make a point that this card game must have required at least 200 hours. At least. So they probably lied. Adding to the suspicion, these cards happen to be NFTs. Connect the dots and it's evident that this whole operation might just be a sham. Just look at this. I'd bet that they're trying to bait controversy to get more NFT sales. And it worked. So does this mean that there's still no opportunity for AI-assisted artists yet? What of the million-dollar question? Will AI take over artists' jobs? In my opinion, no is the answer for both questions. Think about it for a second. Even with AI tools, you'll still need a creative eye and knowledge for certain artistic principles and techniques. Do you really think CEOs and executives will just sit down and type prompts themselves? Maybe even handle the post-processing of generated images? Yeah, didn't think so. So who's gonna handle all the creative tasks then? Artists, that's who. Creative directors, designers, storytellers, maybe a hybrid of marketers and creatives. I'm not entirely sure what new roles will exist, but I do know that there'll be a new generation of creatives that will dominate the future. Most likely, they'll be using whatever resource that could aid in their process, AI being one of them. I can say this with confidence because the same pattern has been happening all throughout art history whenever disruptive technology is introduced. There's this notion that artistic jobs will somehow disappear overnight and be replaced by prompt engineers. But anyone who uses creative AI tools daily would tell you that that's beyond ridiculous. So if you're someone who's into art and visual storytelling, know that the real threat is not AI, but fellow artists who use it. Some might say, but genuine artists will never use AI. Yes, they do. People have been creating AI art for decades. In fact, I've observed a lot of traditional artists are now using Midjourney. Disliking AI is one thing, but allowing that to hinder your advancement is just tragic. The key point that I fiercely want to get across is that AI has empowered me, so I think it can empower you too, whether you see yourself as an artist or a creator. A good analogy for AI is that of a rocket ship, because it can take you to the stars. However, it does require putting in the hours to learn how to work the rocket engine. Otherwise, you'll end up like most AI users who don't ever go far. Artists and non-artists, please, don't underestimate this technology. Thanks for tuning in. I made it my mission to help creatives bring their visions to life using AI. So subscribe if you want to get ahead of the curve. I have a lot of videos in store and I'm really grateful for everyone who's watching and learning from me. So who's gonna handle all the creative tasks? Fuck. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not. The key point that I fear to learn how to work the